Make a poem about modern warfare.
Certainly, here's a poem reflecting on the theme of modern warfare. In the digital age where war's face has changed, where battles are silent yet globally ranged, no longer just trenches, mud, and wire, but cyber realms set virtually afire. Satellites dance in the starlit expanse, guiding drones that through hostile skies advance. Invisible waves carry commands so dire, decisions made in rooms calm and entire. Steel birds soar high with payloads unseen, targets marked on screens cold and machine. The warrior's hand may never wield a sword, yet presses buttons where death is outpoured. The front lines blur in this modern fight, as warfare escapes the bounds of night. Civilians caught in the data stream, where warfare invades the realm of dream. Yet amidst the tech the heart remains, pulsing with lost love and human pains. For war, no matter how it's fought, is a chronicle of the lessons taught. May we learn, may we finally see, that peace is the path to humanity, and lay down arms both old and new, to forge a world that's just and true. This poem aims to capture the complexity and the often unseen nature of modern warfare, which extends beyond the physical battlefield into the realms of technology and information. It also touches upon the hope for a future where peace prevails over conflict.
Make a poem about the art of war.
The art of war, a canvas vast and wide, where strategy and cunning do reside. A chessboard grand with nations as the pieces, where every move can bring about new leases. On fields of green or desert's scorching sand, the generals plot their outcomes yet unplanned. Each soldier a brushstroke of valor and fear, painting history with every fallen tear. The art of war, a paradox so stark, a masterpiece that's painted in the dark. For every stroke of genius a cost, a line of lives that must be sadly lost. In silence the great tacticians muse on Sun Tzu's words which path they shall choose. To know your foe and know yourself, they say, will guide you through the battle's fierce ballet. The art of war, not merely force and might, but knowing when to parley, when to fight. A delicate balance, a dance with fate, where the wise know it's better to outwait. So let us hope for artists of the peace, who paint with love and make all conflicts cease. For in the end, the greatest art we'll see is a world where war is but a memory. This poem attempts to encapsulate the strategic and often philosophical nature of warfare, drawing inspiration from historical texts and the desire for a future where conflict is resolved through wisdom and understanding rather than violence.
Make a poem about the Civil War.
Amidst the fields where blue and gray did clash, a nation split its unity to ash. Brother fought brother under cannon's roar, in the grim dance of the American Civil War. From Sumter's first to Appomattox's sign, the war raged on through blood and through brine. The cry for freedom, the chains to unbind. A war for souls, for hearts, and for minds. The blue and the gray in battle array, fought for the morrow through night and through day. The thunder of guns, the bugle's sad call, marked the time when the bravest did fall. Lincoln's grave words at Gettysburg spoke a nation's resolve he wisely awoke. Of the people, by the people, his creed. For a country's wound he sought to intercede. The Civil War, with its deep ragged scar, taught lessons hard about who we are. A testament to the cost of the strife, that freedom and union are worth the life. So let us remember in honor and pain those who fell and what we stand to gain. For unity and peace we must always strive to keep the hope of the fallen alive. This poem is a tribute to the American Civil War, reflecting on the conflict's profound impact on the nation's history and the enduring legacy of its quest for unity and freedom.
Make a poem about the Revolutionary War.
When dawn broke over Lexington, the shot heard round the world. A new nation's heart began to beat, its flag unfurled. The Revolutionary War, a quest for liberty, a fight for independence to set a people free. The Minutemen at Concord stood against the Empire's might, their muskets primed, their resolve steeled for freedom's fight. The Redcoats marched in scarlet lines with orders to contain, but found instead a spirit wild like tempest or like flame. From Bunker Hill to Yorktown's siege, the battle cry did sound. Give me liberty or give me death, profound. Washington's troops in tattered boots through winter's cruel sting dreamt of a land governed by the people, not a king. The Declaration, boldly signed, declared the colony's right to live, to love, to pursue joy in tyranny's despite. And so they fought through blood and loss, a war not just of guns, but ideas that would shape the world long after battles won. The Revolutionary War, more than a historic fray, it was the birth of a nation that stands until this day, a reminder of the price of peace and of the brave, who laid down their lives an ideal to save. This poem honors the courage and ideals of those who fought in the American Revolutionary War, emphasizing the enduring impact of their struggle for freedom and self-governance.
Make a poem on how the people would react to a war in 2024.
In the year 2024, when war drums beat anew, the world awoke with heavy heart as darkened skies they view. Screens aglow with breaking news, the masses stand aghast, hoping the shadow of war like a cloud would quickly pass. Voices rise in virtual space, hashtags spread like fire, calling for peace, for reason's grace, for conflict to retire. The young and old, in every land, their spirits intertwined, wishing for words, not war, to rule and guide mankind. In city squares and online forums, the people make their stand. With placards high and tweets that fly, they raise a collective hand. No more war, they cry aloud. Let's talk, let's heal, let's mend. For every bomb that's dropped, it's our world we rend. The reaction swift, a global shift as unity takes form. A chorus vast across the cast against the brewing storm. In 2024, the people's voice is clear. War is not the answer, it's the thing we fear. So leaders listen, take to heart the call of the common soul. For in your hands the power stands to keep the world whole. Let history show in this year's glow that peace was the chosen lore, and humanity stood as one brotherhood to say no more to war. This poem imagines a world in 2024 where the prospect of war mobilizes people globally to unite in a call for peace, leveraging the power of social media and public demonstrations to influence the course of history towards harmony.